Hello and welcome to Painting Tutorials with Andrew Gibson. Today we're going to be painting a Stormtrooper miniature from Star Wars Legion. Our first step is to spray the mini with our white primer. Be sure that you get a nice even coat all over the mini because this is going to be our first layer of paint. Now we're ready to go back inside and let this dry. Grab your Citadel contrast paint and a medium-sized brush. Be sure that you cover the entire miniature in this Citadel contrast paint. The paint is called Apothecary White, but it's more of a light gray. So later we're going to put some more white on the Stormtrooper, but for right now, it's just going to be this more gray color. Now that we've let that dry, it's time to do some white highlights. What we're going to do is a technique that's called dry brushing. So if you take a dry brush, get a brush that's old and you don't care about too much, and dip it in your white paint. Then you're going to get most of the paint off of the brush. We want to have very, very little paint on the brush. Then what you're going to do is just go all over the miniature, everywhere, and just get white on it. Hopefully what this will do is all of the high areas will be contrasted with white, while the lower areas will have the gray that we put on earlier. Next, we're going to fill in some spots with black. The spots that need to be black are the eyes of the helmet, the mouth of the helmet, and the under armor that the Stormtrooper is wearing. Be sure that you thin down your black paint so that it moves a little bit more freely. This will allow it to go into crevices more and be less splotchy. Try to avoid getting any of the black paint on the white, but if you do, we'll fix it later. Now let's move on to the orange paint. We need to paint this shoulder pad orange. Be sure you thin it down a little bit. It might take a couple layers, but be sure you get a nice orange color on the top there. Next, we're going to fix some of the issues that we made earlier. As you can see, there's some black where there shouldn't be black, and the white's a little bit spotty. So we're going to take our white paint, and we're going to paint over any of the black spots, and we're going to paint any place that looks too gray or where there shouldn't be gray, we're also going to paint white. Once you've finished your touch-up work, you're done. All you need to do now is glue the miniature together. First, we're going to glue on the arms, then the head, and now you're done. That's all there is to it. As you can see, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but I think it's very nice, and I am very proud of it. My name is Andrew Gibson. Thank you for watching.